Gaming.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Just came across a couple of different things on the interwebs. Interesting little news tidbits. Starting with, looks like there's going to be a new Riddick game in the works. There's two of them that have come out already. One of them is Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. And the other one is Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena, I do believe is the name of that one. Looks like Vin Diesel in an interview was talking about the delivery of a third chapter of the Riddick gaming series, not a movie series, because that's already come out, and you already know my opinions on that. Hopefully. And if you haven't, go watch my movie review of that. I was not happy. Am not happy. I hope the game will be better, and I think it will. And you want to know why? Because it appears that the game is not related whatsoever to the movie. Just like any of the games are not related to any of those movies except for one thing, and that is Riddick. So that's really all that should be happening, considering it's a Riddick game, and you get to play as Riddick, and that's always awesome. But it appears that there is no direct tie-in with the new Riddick movie, so in my book, that's a plus, because I'm not a fan of that movie. I was so let down by it, and it makes me want to cry every time. Every time I think about it, I just want to cry. But I won't cry, because I'm a strong man. And in a, looks like a little story from Kotaku, looks like Conan O'Brien has been playing Diablo 3, the console version. Looks like he's liking the graphics, liking the gameplay, but he's not particularly pleased with the voice acting. I've got a link in the description below. I think you guys should check it out. I found it pretty entertaining, and if any of you guys have ever played Diablo before, I think you'll find it pretty entertaining. And I kind of like this, you know, gaming Conan thing. Like, he's starting to, like, play more video games, which I think is kind of cool, because, you know, it's Conan O'Brien. You know, not a lot of people would think of him as, you know, being a gamer. In fact, most talk show hosts aren't really thought of as being gamers, except for, obviously, game-centric stuff, because if they didn't play games, then what the heck are they doing? But this is pretty interesting. I thought it was kind of a fun little video. But like I said, there'll be a link in the description below, so you can check that out, and that'll be fun. I had fun with it. I thought it was great, so you guys should check it out. And this story is for all you big spenders out there. Looks like there is a limited edition Final Fantasy keyboard for your computer, and it costs $275. $275 for a keyboard. All because it's Final Fantasy. But it does come with something that is pretty unique. It's got a Moogle on the Enter key and a really itty-bitty little space bar. $275. Worth it. I'm buying it. And last but not least, we've got another trailer from Assassin's Creed 4 Pirates of the Caribbean, or whatever the name of it is. It's pretty much a Pirates of the Caribbean video game, except for it's not Pirates of the Caribbean and Jack Sparrow is not in it. It just, I don't know. I'm not too excited about Assassin's Creed 4, mostly because, you know, Assassin's Creed 3 just came out not too long ago, and, you know, that was all colonial and whatnot, and now they're, like, leaping like maybe 100 years into the future or something, like maybe not even, like 50 years into the future, and that's not a really big jump considering like the first one is in like the crusading times, you know, during the Crusades. I don't know why I said crusading times. That's what I'm going to refer to it from now on, the crusading times. But and then it jumped from that into like the Renaissance era, which that's kind of close, but it's still like a few hundred years apart. And then it goes into the colonial age, colonial age, and that's, you know, yeah, that's got to be like, I don't know, 500 years apart or something like that, something stupid. Actually, it's probably only like 200. It's probably not that big of a thing. But this is only like 100 years, maybe 50 years in the future, so it's not like a huge leap, and you're kind of seeing, in my opinion, just a bunch of reiterations of like their previous work. That's what it kind of looks like to me. So I kind of feel like Assassin's Creed's becoming a cash cow in a way. Kind of like, you know, Call of Duty or Battlefield or those games. Yeah. On the plus side, though, since it is practically Pirates of the Caribbean video game, it'll be the best Pirates of the Caribbean video game ever made. So there's that. That's definitely a plus in my book, because I played the other ones, and they were horrible. Because any game based off of a movie is horrible. So developers stop doing that. And movie makers stop supporting it. Because it's horrible, it's bad, and it makes me want to cry. But I won't cry, because I'm a strong man. Anyway, that's all for news. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Rush News. I don't know what we'll find. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening right now. These are the only things that really caught my eye as fun to talk about. The rest of it's all the, litigation between the console wars and all that jazz. And quite frankly, I'm a PC gamer, so we win anyway.